Hello, hello, hello.
Oh my goodness, hello.
Hi, everyone. Welcome
Howdy.
to Dumpster Delvers. We were off last week, so sorry about that. So freaking sorry about that.
It's okay. We're back.
We're back. And we just got through Christmas. We just got through our Christmas.
That's right. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, all that stuff. Whatever you're supposed to say. Are you supposed? Okay, I know we're starting the cast swinging at this.
Are we starting strong?
We're
Okay,
starting a little strong. And no, I want to be I want to be clear. This isn't like.
Yes.
This is like a liberal conservative talking point, but you know, I got one side of people who are just like, we're on Christmas, which is ridiculous. Then I got another side of people who's like, I'm gonna say Happy Holidays so I don't offend anyone. Is there an actual issue here?
Literally never that I've seen.
Has anyone ever offended when you like, hey, Merry Christmas?
No. No. But
you're like, oh no. Go on.
I've always said Merry Christmas. Always. It's just what I celebrate. I'm sure, I could say the Happy Holidays, Merry, Happy Holidays, all that stuff. And that is a wide blanket. It covers everything.
Yeah.
But I don't celebrate those other holidays. So they're not in the forefront of my mind and my frontal cortex. Yeah. It's Christmas. But the corporation that I worked for, Chevron, was like, hey, you need to say Happy Holidays. You can't say Merry Christmas.
I understand.
And I was like, oh. And for a while, it was very hard to, because it would just be the first thing that came to mind was Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
And I remember the one time I said Happy Holidays, I was like, I have to remember to say it because my manager was like waggling his finger at me.
Yeah.
I finally said Happy Holidays to an older lady, and I remember her brow knitting this like mountain of creases that formed as she grew this deep scowl, and she said, "It's Christmas.
It's Christmas."
And I went, what? And she said, "It's Merry Christmas." And she 180'd and walked out of this, like huffed out of the store. And the manager was like, "Fuck it, dude. Just say whatever you want." I was like, sick.
Man, I don't even want to hear this, man. Just whatever.
Yeah, he didn't come out. He just watched from like the little manager cubicle. Well, to this lady, like, it's Christmas.
It's Christmas. Because I feel like if I said Merry Christmas, and if someone's response was like, thanks, I don't celebrate that. I don't celebrate Christmas. And I go, what do you celebrate? I feel like it's a topic starter at that point.
Well, sure.
And then I would be like, oh, Happy Hanukkah or whatever, or whatever they'd say.
There's some part of me that's like, where they're like, I don't celebrate Christmas. And I go, who?
Yeah.
I go, who? Ask. Who asked? Merry Christmas. Get the fuck out of my store.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is because people look at Christmas as primarily Christian, but I look at Christmas as capitalism, baby. It's the holidays. Give me gifts. Yes, baby. It's
you gonna spend that money at the store?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, man. Like, because I also feel like. God, I really am swinging. I feel like sometimes some people say Happy Holidays to get their good boy points. Is that
sure.
You know what I'm talking about?
There's a bunch of performative people out there. A ton.
I can't stand performative people. I'm gonna be real. I'm being real right now. It's the end of the year. It's time to be real. It's time.
You know what sucks is when you're as somebody who was raised with manners, when I refer to people who are older than me as sir or ma'am, or strangers as sir or ma'am, or I hold the door open for you. Yeah. And they're like, no, that's performative male behavior. I'm like, no. I have manners. God damn it. My house raised me with manners.
Same. I always hold the door. I always try to be respectful, and that's just how I was fucking raised. But I also understand where it's like, just being a person's hard. I think that's the bottom line. I think being an individual, being a person, trying your best. You do everything you can, the best you can, without trying to hurt anyone, and you still will sometimes come out as a piece of shit. Yeah, and you're just like, dude, I don't know, man. I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want for me. I think there was one time I was working in the fitness center with this like older woman, and I was doing all these things, and then she came. It was like, oh, are you done with this cable machine? Like, I just need to do some reps. And I was like, oh yeah. And I started cleaning it up, you know, because that's when you're in the gym. The etiquette is if you're done with the machine, you clean it up. You know, you spray, you do all that so you ain't getting sick. I did. She's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's okay. And then I was like, let me unfash this hook. She's like, oh, you don't have to do that. And maybe that's where it was my fault, because she was like, oh, you don't have to do that. And I was like, oh, are you sure?
Oh, like, please, allow me.
Yeah, are you sure? Because I don't want to just leave a thing for you like I want to set. She's like, and she's essentially was like, I've done this before. I do this all the time. I know what I'm doing. I'm like, oh, and I was like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't fucking mean to, you know? I didn't mean to do it. And it is. It's sometimes it's just so challenging to be everyone. I think here's what I think my big takeaway is we all need to give each other the benefit of the doubt and the opportunity to do good is I guess is the best is something to say about. Oh, Kraz got something to say.
No, I fully agree. Yeah. Giving everybody the benefit of the doubt, super important.
Never assume someone is doing something to hurt you, I guess is the best way to describe
that. Is it like, what's that called? Like Harkin's razor or something like that? Like, don't assume somebody's maliciousness is because they're mean or whatever. It's just attributed to stupidity. Like,
9 times out of 10, it's ignorance. That's just all it is. It's ignorance. It's not just not knowing the right thing to say sometimes. And I'm not saying like, let me, I guess I am saying let me be ignorant, but also at the same time, like,
what a life, if only.
I don't want to use ignorance as an excuse, right? But also, like, you can't expect me to know everything. So if and also I'm of a different generation, and I'm not saying that as in like, you know, get in my lane. You know, I'm a new generation, older generation. It's just more like, hey, if I say something incorrect, feel free to correct me if you'd like, but also understand, like, I'm not saying it to be a malicious son of a bitch, you know?
Dude. So I want to say from the time that I was about 13, well until I was 20, I would refer to, when I would speak to a lot of my female friends, I would call them girly. And that's how I would refer to them. And not a single one ever had a problem with it. Ever. It was very affectionate. It's how I referred to them. I would be able to yell out girly in a crowd, and they would know exactly who was talking to them. And I meet this woman when I am a little bit older. I'm in the Navy. And we're talking. And she says something, and I go, damn, girly. And she goes, don't ever call me girly. And I go, whoa. Yeah. Like, it was like a super visceral reaction from her. Yeah. She's like, that's incredibly sexist. Don't you ever call me that. And I go, holy shit. What? And she's like, yeah, that's super misogynistic. And I, like, my whole fucking worldview.
Oh, like, it sucks.
I was like, no. Now, mind you.
Yes.
I then immediately went to all of my female friends, and I was like, hey, when I call you girly, do you view it as like, am I some like super fucking misogynist who's been calling you girly this entire time, and you've just been weathering it? And they're like, no.
I mean,
I think, and I was like, what?
I think the other side of that as well, and it kind of goes against what I just said, like, let me just be ignorant. Here's the big thing. I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, I also feel like everyone's got different backgrounds, experiences, and you never know what's going to set someone off. You never know what's going to be said that in their background it does come across as hurtful. Also, I think it's really important to know as a guy, you know, that sometimes some girls will placate or go along with it from a safety standpoint, which really fucking sucks. Like that's the hardest. That's the hardest thing. And where you just want to you don't want to be part of the problem, and you want to be the safe space for people. But sometimes you're going to say a thing or do a thing, and it's going to set someone off because of their previous experiences. And the only best thing you could do at that point, I feel, and obviously I'm speaking from my perspective, it could be vastly incorrect, is apologize profusely and then say, I won't do it again. I'm very sorry. You have every right to feel the way that you're feeling right now, you know? Because I think at the end of the day, we're all human. We all have different history. You know, we all have different, and a thing may set us off without us even realizing it's going to fucking set us off. And you're just like, oh my God, oh fuck, you know, like it's, yeah. And I guess what I'm trying to say is, socializing's hard.
I don't call anybody girly anymore. It was like stripped from my vocabulary from that one moment.
Shocks you. It shocks you. It wakes you up. You're like, holy shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
The moment you do something, you say something, and then you get hit with that super misogynist, you're just like, oh, it's a gut punch. You're just like,
dude, it shattered my whole worldview. And I thought of every woman I'd ever spoken to ever, and I went, were they just like, this fucking bigot?
This fucking sexist. God damn it.
I was like, no.
Yeah, it is. It shakes you. It fucking shakes you up a little bit. You know what I mean? So, anyways, the key thing is happy holidays, Merry Christmas if you celebrate. I hope it was a good time. And you know what everyone celebrates? The new year. You can't.
That's right.
You cannot. You can't just disbelieve time. The passage of time.
Have a happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. You're like, that's not. I don't celebrate that. You're like,
how dare you?
I just imagine that old woman. It's Merry Christmas.
She was so crotchety. It was insane.
Occam's razor, by the way, is the
Occam's razor,
is the problem-solving principle that when multiple explanations fit the facts, prefer the simplest one that makes the fewest assumptions. So kind of correct.
I was close.
Yeah, I see you're saying, like, don't assume everyone's a dick. Like that's I think that's a good rule to live by as well.
Don't assume that they're doing it maliciously. Just assume that it's ignorance.
Yeah,
you know, everybody's the main character in their own world.
That's true,
right?
Everyone's fucking ignorant. I think we are all as people just ignorant motherfuckers to any topic at any time. And correct. So that's why I have no issue being like, I know nothing about that. And it's specifically... And that's why
I love talking about politics. That's all right, baby.
Oh, my... Yeah. Don't ever call me politics. I will say, and this is definitely a subject we're not going to get into because I've made a promise. I have become so blasé about politics these past few months because it literally is just like watching a burning building and being like, I don't know what the fuck to do about that. I'm just, you know.
Yeah, dude. It's you literally have to be a bystander where you just go, oh.
Yeah. It sucks.
What power do I possess to nothing? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So. I saw a hat that was like, it was Mandarin and it is translated in English and it's like, I'm living through America's era of humiliation. Please show me where the Baja Blast is. Like,
yeah,
I was like, oh.
So I mean, for me personally, the solution is to entertain these fine folk and give them something.
That's right.
Give them something good to enjoy.
Minecraft for 24 hours. We're not even talking about politics anymore,
dude. You can't
Minecraft for 24 hours. I talk about politics, or I bring up.
Get him out of here! Get him out of here! Fuck, get him out of here! Jesus Christ!
Get your hands off me! Get your hands off me!
Dude, I'm tired. I imagine streamers doing the like every time a streamer's like, I'm gonna do a subathon 24 hours. I'm like, I would die. I think I'd rather die. I think I would rather just keel over it. I could barely do 4-hour streams nowadays. Are you kidding me? I just get so tired.
I think it's because you in the back of your mind, there's this rotating book that's like, I need to be done, Mr. Ultimus. You will have no freedom until you finish me. And you're you're playing your game, and then that pushes itself to the forefront of your mind. You go, I can't be playing this game right now. I need to work on my book. And then you go, I'm tired of playing this game.
A little bit. I think so. I think so. I think a lot of that is just getting the book done, and because I don't want to disappoint anyone, because I know people are waiting. But also I think the time that we're putting into is really going to make the book really good. It's going to be really awesome for Fiendish Forge. So
hell yeah,
abso-freaking-lutely. But yeah, I also just try and min-max the time a little bit and do everything. But also, like, we do Dumpster Devils pretty late. You know, like after 11 o'clock, I'm like, I'm baby. And then next month, we're Dumpster Delvers moving to Mondays. So
that's right.
So we can play some Devil's Due, which I still need to. I'm still working on. The classes are coming together really nicely. We're cooking real nice.
Sick.
I got some shit to introduce that I think y'all are gonna vibe with. So it's gonna be really fucking sick.
Oh yeah.
Man, oh man. So one of the things that we were talking about doing today is doing a little bit of homebrew review, where we pick a random homebrew item of little to no consequence, or not homebrew item, could be any sort of homebrew, and we check it out from D&D Beyond, and then you and I, as seasoned DMs, go, hey, is this good? Is this not good? What would we fix? What we would not fix? And I thought that would be one of the things that we can do today. You pretty excited about this, Mr. DM?
I already have some homebrew for you to review that's on D&D Beyond.
What you posted?
I have it right here.
I have it right.
I have it right here.
Careful out. It just says stress mechanics.
It says stress system on it right there.
It just says stress mechanics.
Review the stress system.
Put it in your game.
I even put the JSONs in. I put the It's all automated. It's all automated. It applies the effect when you apply the condition.
Ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. Mr. DM.
Yes, sir, Mr. Optimus.
What should we review today? Do you want to review? I'm going to give you a list, okay?
Okay.
We've got a spell, a monster, a magic item. We also got some, if you really, a species we can do, a subclass, and then a feat or a background. What do you think?
I'm always a big fan of how people build monsters.
Okay.
Because it's either, it walks a very, very narrow, very thin tightrope of balance, where either it's the most insane thing you've ever seen, or it's the most underleveled thing for that level, like that CR ever.
I know the most popular creature on D&D Beyond that has a lot of votes up is the false hydra. I've heard about this creature a lot. Have you heard false?
I've ran a false hydra.
Really?
Yes, sir.
So what exactly is a false hydra? Can you tell me more about this?
So a false hydra is an entity that operates on an auditory sound system. What it does is it's a multi-headed creature, as hydra entails. And what it does is it produces a noise in a frequency that basically obscures it from your vision.
Oh, cool.
And it kind of alters your memory. So there's like a lot of stories and stuff that happen. When I ran the False Hydra, it was on a train. And the players were going through and we're trying to run a train heist.
Mm.
They had no idea it was going to run a false Hydra. And as they're doing stuff, I basically they get knocked out in a fight and they wake up back in their rooms.
Mm.
And they come out of their room and they talk to the bartender and they're asking about one of the patrons that was there. And he goes, "Who are you talking about?" They're also asking about one of their party members because one of their party members had to leave. So we subbed in a new person. And they're like, "Hey, have you seen the warlock?" And he's like, "Who are you talking about? There was never a warlock on board." And the whole party immediately goes,
"That's fun.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's fun.
What are you talking about?"
That's fun. I like that. That is a lot of fun.
Usually the only way you can see a false Hydra is through reflections in mirrors. So you can't see it normally. You can only ever see its reflection because it's always making that noise. And once it knows that once it knows that you can see it, the game's over. And it goes into full kill mode.
Wow.
Yeah. It's really fun.
That's a great concept for a creature. So, do you want a highly rated creature, or do you want a low rated creature?
Ooh, is there downvotes in D&D Beyond?
Yes, there is.
Oh, I want to see the worst rated creature ever.
You want to see the worst rated creature?
Yeah, assume it's going to be really quick, and then we can see the highest rated.
Okay. Well, the highest rated is the false Hydra.
The one below it.
Dwayne the Rock Golem Johnson.
Yes, I would like to see it. There better be a clause in that one that says can never lose.
Yes, I think I would very much like that. Thank you very much. Okay, so you want to do the worst. Okay,
that's right.
All right. So there's the ratings aren't that bad, but let's adjust views.
Oh,
let me do highest viewed creature with lowest points.
Sounds great.
How's that sound? Because there are definitely some with some pretty high ass reviews. Yeah, high ass views. I got some that's 2 points up. Here we go. Oh, an 8.6K view creature. It's a Leviathan, and it's got -3 points. It's currently in the negative.
Oh.
Do you want me to keep looking, or do you want to do that?
I was expecting. Oh, I guess I expected too much from D&D Beyond. I thought it was going to be like Reddit,
yeah,
where you see somebody getting downvoted to hell.
Yeah, there's the Nightwalker. That's a lot of views. No one's really done a rating of. Let's see here. If we want to go, let's. I can also just book a. I'm going to go and pick a low one.
Yeah, go ahead and pick one that pops out to you.
Okay. Let's see what we got.
Because I'm pretty sure Leviathan's already in the monster manual.
Yeah.
So
we've got tell me if any of these strike your fancy.
You got it.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I just gotta know this. All right, we've got the Abomoton.
Nice.
3-meter Titan.
3-meter Titan.
Yep.
Okay.
Beluga. A Paladin Officer. We've got Smog. It's Sauron.
Smog? Oh, hell yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, give me Smog.
There's... I'm looking for something that's not a CR30. Yeah, specifically. All right. Aardvark Power Suit. How's that sound?
Aardvark? Sure.
It's in it's in lowercase. It's Aardvark Power Suit.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm down.
Okay. Let's see. Aardvark Power Suit, AC 9 with a plate armor, 2 HP. It has a 50-foot walk speed with a 100-foot burrow speed. It is a CR3. Its senses are Tremor Sense. The Aardvark can sense things underground with its ears. A passive perception 38. Languages are common plus any others the creatures wearing the creature power suit has. Its traits include Tongue. The aardvark can do many things with its sticky tongue that is 6 feet long, such as lasso an object that is 6 feet away from the aardvark suit. We've got sharp claws. The aardvark suit attacks with its claws, attacking one enemy within a 2-foot radius in front of the aardvark, doing 2d6 slashing damage. And tongue, the aardvark, is the sticky tongue, and that does 2d6.
It had how much AC?
9.
9?
9.
Why give it an AC at all at that point?
It's definitely got a lot to talk about there. Yeah. So we've got, what was really interesting about this is the fact that we had the creature was using like different alternative measurements of like 2-foot radius sphere.
6 feet, and it's like, wait a second.
Yeah. It's definitely there. Let's
although that seems a little old school too, because instead of a 10-foot pole, it used to be an 11-foot pole, and that's so you could reach 2 squares beyond you and hit the third square to like tap, because you were just in that square's reach with like 1 foot of distance, or like 1 inch of distance.
So here is an interesting creature that's low rated and has a little bit more interaction with it. This definitely is debated on. There definitely is some debates with this creature.
Oh,
a cognivore voidkin.
That is me when I search random word generator. What is cognivore? Cognivore what?
A cognivore voidkin, and it has a little symbol as well.
Oh. Pretty sure, isn't Cognivore's from Magic the Gathering.
Oh, okay. And it's got an alchemical symbol as part of its name as well. So there you go. That's pretty good. We've got, the Cognivore Voidkin's got a -12 to its ratings. 6 people are talking about it. It's got a lot of views. So I did. One of the comments says, I didn't know it was possible to feel text yelling at me on a stat block.
Oh, goody. Oh.
All right. So here we go. The Cognivore Voidkin is a large aberration chaotic evil. It's got a 19 AC. Its armor is unreality skin.
Okay.
Yep. It's got 247 hit points. It has no speed whatsoever, so it's just blank. We'll leave it alone from there. It's got a passive perception of 1,000. So I'm not
nice.
certain.
You can never stealth from it. You can never do anything from it. It knows you always.
You know, there's always those DMs that'll throw a creature in that has a ridiculous high stat that you will never be able to beat ever again. And I'm always like, I don't know how to feel about that. Traits. Reality rejection aura. Creatures of the Cognivore's choice within 30 feet must make a DC 18 charisma saving throw at the start of each of their turns. On a failure, they disbelieve their own magic and cannot cast spells to use magic effects until the end of their turn. On 3 cumulative failures, their concentration is permanently broken until Greater Restoration or Wish is cast, where you can't just concentrate on shit.
Damn.
That's interesting. I do.
So already,
yeah,
this is a DM who was slighted by
wizards.
This is a man who was slighted by silvery barbs, by shield, by something, and he went, never again.
Yeah, absolutely. All thought eyes. The Cognivore perceives every sentient mind within 1 mile. It can communicate telepathically with any creature whose mind it has previously tasted. In air quotes. Void of self. The Cognivore exists as an absence. Any divination spell targeting it fails and causes the caster to take 2d6 psychic damage to forget why they casted it, unless they succeed a DC 16 intelligence save.
He also hates clerics.
This is an angry. Yeah, no. This is an individual who is pissed at spellcasters and was like, "Oh yeah, I'll fucking show you.
You want to cast spells in my game? This would have been me like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
This would have been me 4 years ago going, oh yeah, you want to be a wizard, huh? You want to cast shield or counter spell against me?
I feel like every game master kind of goes through this process where they're just kind of like, I don't know if where they're like, what can I do to stop the wizard? What can I do to stop the spellcaster? I want to tell my story. God damn it! They keep coming in.
My spellcaster is super cool. My
Yeah.
spellcaster, stop counterspelling him.
Yep, exactly. All right, now we get to the actions. Multi-attack. The Cognivore makes 3 attacks with Psychic Claws. Psychic Claws is a +11 to hit, 10 feet on one target. On hit, it deals 4d10 psychic damage, and the target cannot take reactions till the start of its next turn. So, anti-reaction creature.
Oh, okay. So we're also targeting. Oh yeah, no counterspelling me. No attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
Although it doesn't move. So
this is someone I'm pretty sure they are like, I'll have them move wherever I want them to move. Essentially. Next is there is 2 recharge abilities. That's wild. Mental Raise, recharge 5 to 6. The Cognivore targets a. Okay, yeah, that's wording's correct. The Cognivore targets a 60-foot cone. Each creature in the area must make a DC 19 Intelligence saving throw. On a failure, they take 10d10 psychic damage. Choose a spell, weapon proficiency, or language known. It is forgotten for 24 hours.
Ooh, hitting you with a little Vancian magic too.
Yeah.
Interesting. Jeez. This is an old school guy.
Yeah. On a success, take half damage and no forgetting effect. Okay. And then we've got a recharge 6, neural consumption. The Cognivore targets creature it can see within 60 feet. That creature must make a DC 19 wisdom saving throw. On failure, they lose 1d4 intelligence points for 1 hour. The Cognivore regains 25 hit points per point drained, which means this guy got a recharge 6 that can heal him for 100 hit points, potentially. If the intelligence reaches 0, the creature becomes catatonic. It can only be restored by wish or true resurrection.
And I've given them the intellect devourer ability. Very cool.
Yep.
Very cool. Not only can I erase your spells, I also erase your mind.
I can devour your mind. Jesus Christ.
Dude, I'm noticing nothing against fighters or...
Yeah.
This is strictly a spellcaster hating monster.
Oh, okay. So this individual, this might have been how... There might be a reason why this creature doesn't have speed. As a bonus action, Void Step. The Cognivore teleports up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space it can see. Until the start of its next turn, it becomes lightly obscured. And attacks against it have disadvantage. And fuck you too, Marshals. Fuck you
there it
too.
Is. There it is. Never mind. I take it back. What level is this thing? What's
17. CR 17.
And I could have swore plus 11. I feel like plus 11 might be a little low for a CR 17.
I can tell you right now. I also, after the end of this, will put it in our Fiendish Forge builder and see what exactly what CR they kind of made. There's a lot that the challenging part about this though is the fact that this individual has created a lot of fuck you effects that
yes.
I would have no way to like calculate into a CR.
Dude, this is like strictly I've built this to spite my party. This is literally I hate my party and I want to kill them character.
Yeah. This is one of those creatures that the DM clearly has had difficulty balancing encounters with the party and went, you know what? I'm just gonna have a creature that does everything I want it to do, because fuck that. Yep. Jesus Christ.
I used to be that way. I used to be the DM that would add abilities in the middle of a combat fight, or like add hit points in the middle of a fight, and be like, oh yeah, yeah. You're not killing him in round 1, you son of a bitch.
This shit's awesome. All right, next
DM that ever existed.
we do have reactions, of course. So here we go.
Oh, recharge abilities and reactions are generous.
Feedback loop. When targeted by a spell that requires saving throw, the Cognivore can force the caster to also make the same save. On a failure, the caster is blinded for 1 minute. Period. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Damn.
I hate spellcasters. I hate them.
Oh, did you even think about looking at me? Fuck you. I take your eyeballs.
Took your eyeballs, idiot. Jesus Christ.
Try again.
A
whole minute, by the way.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
With no save to end it. Just you're blinded for a minute.
You're blinded for a minute. Good luck, dipshit.
Yeah, by the way, I've lightly obscured all the fucking time. It's great. It's wonderful. Jesus Christ. By the way, teleporting, so they can't even provoke opportunity attacks. They're teleporting all over the place.
Correct.
Which means Sentinel doesn't apply. Doesn't apply at all because this Jesus fucking Christ. Here are the legendary actions that we've got.
Oh, goody.
Oh, goody. More actions for me, please. Distort perception. A creature within 60 feet must succeed a DC 17 intelligence save or be unable to distinguish friend from foe until the end of its next turn.
This dude is super inconsistent with his DCs.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's done 18, 19, and 17 so far.
I think 16. First of all, 19. Yeah, the DC, all the DCs have been done incorrectly, and I don't know. I have no idea what the. I think this person kind of arbitrarily threw some DCs around to be like, yeah, that kind of works. So, and it's like you can't. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. God damn it. Anyways, Psionic Crush. A creature within 120 feet takes 4d12 psychic damage. Just takes damage.
Cool.
No.
Nice.
No
attack roll. No nothing.
No. A creature within 120 feet takes 4d12 psychic damage and must succeed a DC 18 con save or be stunned until the end of its next turn. This is a classic beginner DM move that this creature is. Classic.
This thing does everything.
It
Paralyzed, stun, blind.
Deals auto damage so that we don't have to worry
steal
about
your
any of
spell
that shit.
slots. I steal your spells.
Yep.
Damn.
Mind Fracture. Now, this costs 2 actions, so we got a little balance in here. All creatures in a 30-foot radius must make a DC 19 intelligence save or be affected by the confusion spell for 1 minute. Save ends, and you keep making that save at the end of each of your turns.
I'm blinded. I'm confused.
Yep.
I'm stunned.
Yep.
DM, you let me know when it's my turn again. I'll come back in the room. I'm gonna go play Xbox.
I'll play Xbox. Comments for this creature includes, I didn't know it was possible to feel text yelling at me on a stat block. This is actually kind of cool. And then someone said, "That crazy," is one of the comments there.
The dude who's like, I didn't think text could yell at me. Yeah, This does feel like a fuck you. I hate you. I hate everything about you. I hate how dare you ruined one of my boss encounters. So now I'm killing the whole party.
Now, this was what I read a previous version. So
there's been an edit?
There has been an edit on this.
No. Oh, maybe he's learned. Maybe he's how long ago is the gap?
Well, let's see what's changed. Let's see what's changed.
DC 22, DC 23, DC 25.
All right, so none of the stats have changed. Okay, all right. So none of the stats have changed. Looks like something was added. Let's see. Reality rejection aura looks the same. Let's see. Let's see. Traits. Okay, all the traits are the same. Oh, I think an action has been adjusted.
How generous. I made all the DCs equal, guys, and they go, yay! It's like it's DC 22 now.
It's okay. So mental raise, nothing has changed. Okay. Let's see. What about neural consumption? It's the same. The multi-attack's the same. The
Very
void
cool.
steps are the same.
Very cool.
The feedback loop, also the fucking same.
Very cool.
I'm very confused. And then the legendary actions are the same. Fuck you.
Maybe they just edited. Maybe
Maybe
they
did. Maybe they just
they
made
put
it.
some punctuation in there. Maybe they added some periods, some semicolons, some commas. Maybe.
Comments include cool monster, our voidkin part of your homebrew campaign. What? These are 3 different comments. What? 4th comment says stinks. 5th says actually kind of an insane monster. The name is intimidating with its abilities. Nice challenge for high-level players. Jesus Christ. Good God. And then we have great monster for challenging high-level parties, although my only complaint is that it goes especially hard on spellcasters for some reason. I get that it's tempting to bash on spellcasters since they're commonly seen as OP, but the solution should not be, haha, you don't get to have a class for an entire round, lol, lamau even. It also seems really counterintuitive to have an ability that makes spellcasters forget spells and an ability that prevents spells from being cast at the same time. Like, one ability already has the wizard in the back shaking his boots. Having 2 of them seems like extreme overkill. You also got to remember that the party will be suffering from status conditions the entire fight and will be struggling to land a hit on a thing, so it's not like preventing spells is one thing going for it. My recommendation is to remove/rework the whole reality rejection aura thing and just focus on the whole forgetting spells mechanic, as it's actually a lot more interesting or thematic to the creature. So there are some
actual like constructive criticism. That's crazy.
Feedback. Very good feedback.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Honestly, I do think let's not do a complete bash on this. What I do think that the mental raise ability, there is something interesting going on about that, where you forget a thing for 24 hours.
I'm a huge advocate and fan for Vancian style magic. I think that's how magic should be still.
Yeah.
I think a creature going and they take the formula for the spell out of your mind.
Yeah.
Super sick. Super, very intimidating, like you said. Mm-hmm. Imagine being a wizard or even a sorcerer or something where magic's so innate to you that a creature goes, no, and they just fucking rip it from your head. Mm-hmm. You describe the creature like assailing the spellcaster, and you watch as like formulas and calculations and everything kind of fracture in real time. Yeah. And you go, you lose the ability to cast Fireball. And they go, what?
That's a fun concept. These are some really unique ideas. So I like that. I like the shattering of concentration. On 3 failures. I as weird as that sounds,
3 failures is good. I like the degree of 3.
I like the degree of 3. I like the greater restoration be added because this is a CR17, so that honestly makes a lot of sense for me as well. The neural consumption I think is fun. I think the HP regeneration honestly feels like a bit much. I would tune that down a little bit.
Yeah, because you said it's what he gains.
25 hit points per point drained, which means if I roll 1d4 and get a 4, not only is your intelligence dropped by 4, which means -2 penalty, you also regain 100 hit points.
Yeah, that's a lot. Give them like a regen at like the start of their turn or something. You'd have a way easier time.
I think temporary hit points is also really good. I think honestly that's a really good like system personally. The void step, we did this with Ceratos with the
he could do
teleport you around, so that was fun. And at the end I eventually decided that was something that we can only do maybe once or as a burst action, so limited supply, to sort of like do a getaway but leave everything else kind of moving around.
I usually tie it to like their hit points. When they become bloodied and stuff, they lose that ability. Yeah. So when they're fresh up, they can do it all the time, but the moment you give them to half hit points, they stop doing that entirely.
Absolutely. And then I think feedback. So that's all the good things I have for this creature. Now let's talk about the things I fucking hate about this creature. I mean,
you don't need to give it a passive perception of 1,000. You could literally just give it true sight.
Yeah, just give it. Yeah, you don't have to. You genuinely don't have to do that. That is absolutely
give it 180
correct.
feet of true sight, and you've literally solved every single problem that you can think of. If the rogue go invisible, they can see the rogue.
So here's an interesting thing. So Psychic Claws with with the ability to remove reactions. 3 shots to essentially disable a reaction, I think, is a little. I think personally you should bake the reactions into the reality rejection aura, where like if you fail it, then you drop, you drop reactions because you don't know what exactly is working with that. So I like that. They disbelieve their own magic and cannot cast spells or use magic effects until the end of their turn, I think is not great. I personally think reality rejection aura to disable reactions, not disable spellcasting. I think that I think you should also add that if you fail this charisma saving throw, your concentration drops. And then if you fail it 3 times in a 24-hour period, it's forever broken. It's forever broken. And we'll even add you can't take reactions until you fix it either.
That works, yeah.
Like if we're going all out, let's just fucking go all out. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely it makes the spellcasters kind of have to kind of think tactically around the aura and be like, okay, I have to be able to get in and cast, but I run the risk of like, oh, my cast range is only 30 feet, 60 feet. I have to get in the aura. Or I try and play tactically and use my longer range spells and not get near the creature, but I'm weaker as a result.
Yeah. And I think 30 feet, honestly, is a good range for that because spellcasters will know to stay the fuck out of that. So I think that works pretty well. The All Thought Eyes is an interesting concept, but has no fucking meaning whatsoever if you've got a passive perception of 1,000. So I think
that means nothing.
Yeah, I do like the idea of a blind creature with neural consumption, and that if you get hit with a neural consumption and fail the wisdom saving throw, now the creature can see you. So that, because it does build this whole like every sentient mind within 1 mile. The fact that they can perceive every sentient mind within a mile, quite honestly, is like a final boss, like a super boss bullshit. Where you're like, I know where everybody and everything is. So I think toss that out. It can communicate.
It's definitely way cooler if it's like it consumed your kind of awareness and now uses that to perceive the world around it.
Exactly. And that's what it is. It's like, I think you become the creature's eyes as well. Or even something where it's
super sick.
Yeah, where it's like, hey, you got tagged with neural consumption. Now I can see through your eyes, and I know where your location is.
Imagine putting like a little aura on the player and being like, I can see to a range around you of like 30 feet.
Yeah.
So like, oh, your fighter's there. Now I can target your fighter because I didn't know where they were before.
Yeah. I love the idea of a blind creature that has tactics to become not blind or to actually fight through that.
Yeah, so I like that.
It very much is like the coin flip of like, well, if I can't see you, then that is, then obviously I suffered some disadvantages. But the moment I see you, now that the coin is flipped and I can target you, I have advantage on hits, blah blah blah. I can do all this shit. And then
I've unlocked my full potential.
And then using the reality rejection aura in addition to like void step and kind of like making it so like, hey, now that, but also, another thing with the All Thought Eyes is where you could like, I want you to see what I want you to see. And that could also be where the veil of the lightly obscured comes from, is from this creature essentially now hiding itself from you because it's tapped in your mind. There's a lot of cool shit that you could definitely like rework here. But right now, this creature definitely suffers from new DM that goes, I'm tired of losing in combat. I need something to, and they're overdoing it essentially at that point. So absolutely. The Cognitive Voidkin. Real quick, I have an internal tool that I've made to figure out.
Yes, sir.
To figure out this shit. So let's go ahead and see here. First and foremost, the creature is a CR 17. So, assuming we're changing nothing about this creature, no stats whatsoever. Also, another thing I want to toss out, good on the DM for not adding legendary resistance to this creature.
Oh, you know what? I'd even consider that. You're completely right. He could have gone all out and been like, oh, it's one of the creatures that has 5 legendary
resistance. Yeah, no, good on you for not adding that. So that's also pretty good.
That's a considerable restraint.
The attack is a little lower than usual. You know, it's an 11. And you can go up to 19 with the CR17. So, or sorry, you can go up to 11. Or sorry, 12 with the CR17 if it's just baseline. AC's good. AC's good. The hit points also, funny enough, a little low. So we can reduce.
Oh, it can regen 100 hit points in a turn.
You are correct. I totally did forget about that. So it does kind of have, if it's a recharge 6. Jesus Christ. Okay, recharge 6 with 50 hit points. Give me 1 second. I have to. Okay. I would say this creature, I would compare this to a regeneration of 8, personally, for this creature.
So regen 8 is what you're saying?
Regen 8.
Okay.
Regen 8, which technically gives it about 24 additional hit points. It really doesn't give too much. So I would say 247 plus 24 is going to be 271. So yeah, it doesn't yeah, it's not too bad. Minus 0.5. Okay, so 271. So technically, yeah, it's the hit points are as weird as it sounds, the hit points are balanced, even with the healing effect.
Interesting.
That was actually done pretty well. And then now the hard part is all the fucking damage that this thing does. So if we've got Psychic Claws 40-10, that's going to be 21 damage per hit. Oh, sorry. 5.5 times 4. 22 damage per hit. 3 times. So we got 66 damage there. We've got legendary actions 40-12. 4 times 6.5 times 2. And then 66, 118 damage. And then we got mental raise. Yeah, I was like, holy shit, this thing's actually kind of balanced. And then I forgot about mental raise. I forgot about that. My bad. What's 10 times 5.5 times 2? So we've got one round where we're doing 110 damage. 110 damage.
Jesus.
Plus, 162 damage. So I've got 162 plus 118 plus 118 divided by 3. 132 points of damage. So the damage is definitely overtuned on this creature.
You said how much damage?
Let me pull up the calculator. It's 132 damage.
Okay, so let's say damage fighter. Let's say we're taking 4. This is a CR17.
Yeah, but honestly, I would give this. So this is definitely, funny enough, this is definitely more than a CR17. This is
1000%.
The CR. It was honestly, if they didn't include the 10d10 psychic raise, I would dare say this creature's balanced as a CR17.
Let's look at a wizard. Let's look at a wizard with 6 on their dice plus. Let's give them an average con of 3.
Yeah.
So we're gonna give them 9, and then we're gonna times that by 17. So they're sitting at 153 hit points by level 17.
Right.
And they get 1 shot in 1 turn.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, listen, spellcasters, I dare say wizards should be 1 shot. Always be 1 shot. In exchange for unlimited cosmic power, personally, is what I think. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would, because of all the shit that just locks people down, I would probably add about 4 AC to the calculation. I would dare say. I would say. I would do 1.5 there, and then I would do 1 there. So yeah, I honestly, we're looking at CR 18, CR 19. Honestly, we're right around that cusp personally for that. For every fucking weird ass thing it can do. I would say that. The blinded, the blinded reaction, that is a lot. That is definitely a lot. But everything else is looking pretty good, personally. So yeah, absolutely. Personally, there's a lot. The stuns. It's damn. I'm effectively giving the. Well, no, if we're doing 3. Oh, I'm sorry. I definitely miscalculated this. So let's see. I would do 3 there, 4.5. Yeah, this is a CR19. This is definitely a CR19.
Nice.
Yeah. I would give this a CR19 rating. So a little off, but that's okay. That's totally fine. And yeah, so that's Homebrew, baby. That'll be our first Homebrew review. The Cogtivore Void Kid. That was fun. That was a fun little exercise.
I like that. I was really shocked, but I really enjoyed that person's constructive criticism. Like they took it as like a serious thing, and they went, "Okay, man, I like a lot of what you're doing. I like what you're cooking, but we can improve this."
That's exactly it. Is just going, oh, okay, all right. This is kind of neat. This is pretty cool. This is awesome. Okie dokie smoky. So with that done, we've got some viewer pale suggestions that I definitely want to go through. Woo, 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 woo. We got a lot of suggestions today. Thank you very much. If you would like to be the viewer pale, of course, is our topic section where we allow folks from the Patreon to submit their own topics over into our viewer pale. We will roll a die, randomly choose one of these, and talk about it. And if you would like to submit, we do it every week. Join our Patreon, patreon.com/dumpsterdelvers. Make sure to go ahead and go over there, join that, support, get access to our MP3s, as well as monthly access to our behind-the-scenes show that we only post up there on the Patreon. Thank you to everyone who has joined our Patreon thus far. I'm gonna go ahead and roll. We got a handful of topics. I'm gonna do a D8 today. That's how many suggestions we have. We're doing a D8 today. We're usually doing a 6-sided die, but today we're doing 8. So let's see what we got. All right. Okay, hold on. Okay, there it is. Ooh. Oh, this is a good question. Mr. DM.
Yes, sir.
This subject is from Mudkip22258, who wants to know, what were your favorite games that you played in 2025? I'm going to escalate that and say, what is your top game of 2025? Gotta think about it. What did I play in 2025? I think is the big question.
Silksong.
I have not played Silksong yet. I have yet to play Silksong.
Really good. I didn't think I would like platformer, like side-scrolling platformer and stuff.
Yeah.
Silksong changed my mind on that immediately.
Silksong,
great game.
I hear amazing and wonderful things about this game, and I would love to play it. Right now, I'm playing, and I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm playing Kingdom Hearts. I haven't played it in years.
Oh my god!
And I'm like, I don't know what it was, but I was like, I kind of want to play Kingdom Hearts, and I've been having a ball. It's been so fun playing Kingdom Hearts again.
God damn!
I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Final Mix or whatever the fuck it's called, and I'm essentially going through all the games. I've only played 1 and 2, and I know there's a bunch of side games, so I plan on playing all of them. But I'm playing 1, and like a moron, like a Class A moron, I am playing in Proud Mode, which is the highest difficulty in Kingdom Hearts. So it's been fun. Honestly, it's been a lot of fun. I didn't think I would be having as much fun as I have. Now, what game? Now, this is the hard part. I don't know what my favorite game of 2025 is. I'm trying to remember what all the games that I played in 2025. I feel like it's not been a lot.
Ooh, God.
And because I've got some contenders for 2024, but I'm trying to remember in 2025 specifically what game I played. You know, it all blends together because there has been some fucking winning. There's been some goddamn winning moments in 2024. 2025 also had some really great games. I know that for a fact. Had some really good games. I've just kind of fallen behind. I know Expedition 33 was everyone's go-to game at one point in time.
Never played it.
I played a little bit of it. I definitely would love to continue to play a bit of it. So there's that. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I really enjoyed Monster Hunter Wilds. Monster Hunter Wilds was really good.
That come out this year?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah,
I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed a lot of the monsters that came out of it. Like Ray Dow. Ray Dow is sick as fuck.
I definitely did play a bunch of Monster Hunter Wilds. I didn't finish it though. Because for me, I fall behind and then I go, forget it.
Yes.
Let's see.
Did I play that this year or did I play it last year? Hold on. Let me check my little games thing.
I will say,
definitely played it last
I
year.
will say from the top of my mind, the Final Fantasy Tactics Ivalice Chronicles, I played that and beat it for the first time, and that was great.
Nice.
That was a really fun title. Great story. Highly fucking recommend it. So I think that's gonna have to be my go-to. My answer for that is Final Fantasy Tactics. If Final Fantasy VII Rebirth came out this year, I would have said that 100%. But yeah, that's definitely
2024 Tarkov, Escape from Tarkov. 2025 Silksong. So
good to know.
Do with that information what you will.
Yeah, for 2024, there's so many good games in 2024. All of them remakes is the ones I absolutely loved. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Romancing Saga 2, the remake for that was so fucking fun. Such a good game. Super Mario RPG, the remake for Super Mario RPG was really amazing. I had a blast of a time with that. But other than that, other games that I played that I really enjoyed, Bollock's Pit was great. Oh, no, I do have an answer. My top, without just forget everything I just said. My top game for 2025 was Fantasy Life, I, the Girl Who Steals Time. That was the game that once again, like, ruined my sleeps. Any game that ruined my Yep.
This is the one that you were like, I can't wait to be an alchemist and make super potions and stuff like that. Yeah, I do remember that.
No, you should play this game, man. You should definitely give it a go and see if you like it. It's one of those like brain off, just go hard, do what you want, and it really just sneaks up on you, man. It really just completely sneaks up on you. It's true, man. It's crazy, but it's such a good game. It's such a good game. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend you play it. You know,
I'll add it to the list.
You should absolutely add it to the list. Hold on, I'm taking a look real quick. I think that is it. You should absolutely add it to the list. And then I do this. And then I do this. They're releasing like a roguelike mode, like a free expansion, which is also pretty cool. So there you go.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, you should be able to get it on Steam.
It is. It's on sale right now.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it's on a winter sale right now.
Oh, great. Good shit. You should consider getting that.
It's it's $45 instead of $60.
Yeah. Well, now you have no excuse.
I do.
What's your excuse?
Money.
No, but you don't have an excuse.
I don't think the winter sale. Well, actually, never mind. The winter sale goes all the way to January 5th. So I don't have an excuse. You're right.
Yeah. That's okay. What the fuck? Because are you offline? You're online. What the fuck?
I'm always online.
Okay. Yeah. Well, anyways, don't worry about it. Steve's not doing it. I bought you the game, man. You enjoy. Merry Christmas.
Oh, thanks, man.
Merry Christmas. Have fun.
Holy shit. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Free major DLC came out Christmas, December 24. The Sinister Broke Bizarro Schemes is now available. Oh my god, I definitely have to play that. Jesus fucking god.
Unable to add gift to your library. This gift may have already been redeemed.
That doesn't sound right.
An error occurred. Unable to add gift to your library. This gift may have already been redeemed.
No, it wasn't. That's wrong.
Yeah, but it's telling me somebody stole my gift.
That makes no fucking sense. Dude.
Oh, there we go. I got it. I had to close out of it entirely, come back, and it's like, oh, hey, man.
Hey, man, look at this gift.
Oh, never seen you before. Never seen you before. What's up, man?
Yeah, see if you like. If you don't like it,
14 gigs. That's crazy.
Yeah, and if you don't like it, don't worry about it. You're allowed to hate this game, I promise.
Is it a multiplayer game?
Yeah.
We can do that after RL Craft. I'd be down to play that.
I'd be down for that.
That sounds sick.
Yeah.
That'd be great because it'd be the one game where like you have all of the knowledge over me. So
well, here's the thing: you still so the multiplayer's kind of it's aight, but before you get to it, you definitely have to still play the game. There's still it unlocks later on. So yeah. So I still highly recommend doing that and checking all that shit out. So, but yeah, that was my game. That was absolutely my game of the year. Was that game that surprised the ever living shit out of me? So absolutely,
looks cute. I'll play it tonight.
Yeah, give it a go. See if you like it. See if it's your cup of tea. So, all right. Well, Crown. Before we get into RL Craft, we have one more thing to do. And that is tell a very spooky story.
Yes.
One of the TTRPG variety, one would say.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, my goodness. I'm just waiting for it. There we go. Yeah.
Certainly nothing untoward.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Can we talk? It is incredible the amount of essay warnings this week had for TTRPG horror stories. And if you are listening,
a little wild.
Yeah, if you are watching and listening to this right now, stop being a goddamn creep. Players and DMs, stop being creepy. You think you're being subtle when you're going, hey, I like your voice. It's really sexy. You're not. You're being a fucking creep. Stop it. Play a game, hang out with people, and don't be weird. Don't be weird. Just don't be weird. It's that easy.
It is genuinely insane. The amount of stories that we were looking at before we started today.
Yeah.
Where it was like essay.
Like
something really boring. Essay.
Yeah. Back to back. And then one of the posts this week was like, hey, what's with all the essay shit? Every third post here is like about essay.
Please.
What the fuck? Is it just everyone's weird on this? I'm like, no. Just people get really fucking weird sometimes. Stop doing that shit. That's it. Honestly, the horror story for me is all the essay warnings this week. But that's okay. Yes. We will not be reading any of those. They were all terrible and stupid and dumb. And terrifying. I do have, for you, 4 stories. I'm not reading all 4, but you get to pick one of them. Okay? Okay. Well, we could have you pick one of them, or we can have our Twitch chat pick one of them. What do you want to do?
Very well. Give it to the people.
Give it to the people. Let me get, let's do this. Let's get the straw poll up. Let's get the straw poll up going. Okay? We're gonna create a poll.
Okay.
We've got let's see, this is December 26th, 2025. The first story option is DM and players give me shit about playing a human. I thought that was a fun one. Am I the asshole for feeling completely burned out after my DM slowly twisted my character into something I never chose while repeatedly erasing my progress? That's a good one.
It's pretty good. It's very tempting.
The third one is DM pretended to have amnesia after players quit his game. This is also an extra long post, just so people are aware of this. So if they want an extra long story, you can pick that one. And am I the asshole for thinking our DM likes our barbarian more than me? Okay.
I'll be honest, the amnesia one
is pretty...
That's super interesting. Super interesting. I've told the story before of my DM who had a heart attack and who came
changed
came back from the hospital. Yeah, became a completely different person. So,
all right, guys, we have posted the polls both on YouTube and on Twitch. Go ahead and vote. We'll take a minute to see. Who do you think? What do you think the chat's gonna vote for?
I believe that the people are gonna vote for the amnesia story because they think I'm cool and goated with the sauce.
Okay, all right.
That's right. That's exactly what I'm thinking, actually.
Yeah, we're here giving our community a chance to choose what story they'd want to fucking hear. And then here he comes.
I'm interfering with the polls right now. I'm bribing people.
He's absolutely doing that. Jesus Christ.
If you vote for me, I'll give everybody another stimulus check. You're welcome.
Fucking stimmy, man. Fucking stimmy. All right. Get in, get voting. We're gonna do another. I'm waiting for the polls to lock in, and then we're gonna go. We're gonna go. It's still voting. We've got the live results, and I'm happy to report. You son of a bitch. DM pretended to have amnesia after players quit his game. Extra log. Didn't win by much. Gotta be real with you. Didn't win by much. DM players giving me shit about playing a human was definitely.
I also wanted to hear that one.
Getting up there. Yeah.
I have given shit to a player who every game is like human male fighter, and I'm like, please, please pick something else.
All right. Go ahead and get yourself cozy, our little bugs. It's time. It is time. DM pretended to have amnesia after players quit his game. When I was still very new to TTRPGs, I got invited to a virtual Mage the Awakening campaign. The DM, named D for short for this story, was a player in the first campaign I played in, which was a virtual hunter, the Vigil game, okay? Honestly, the behavior I witnessed from D the Hunter campaign should have foreshadowed how the Mage game would go. D was often disruptive. For example, he kept wandering around the streets of the city during the session group calls, interrupting the game to yell about cars that nearly hit him. Another example, he once kept going on about how he ate chocolate. He claimed to be allergic to chocolate and how he wasn't feeling well. Not feeling well apparently meant acting drunk instead of going into anaphylaxis, but he dropped the act once another player threatened to halt session to call an ambulance for him. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
I already know what kind of individual this is, and I'm shaking my fist. I'm shaking my fist.
Very cool.
Eventually, he was removed from the Hunter game, but at the time, I was not privy to the exact reason why. These should have been red flags to me, but I wasn't experienced enough to know better, so I gave him a chance as a DM. I played an Acanthus in his mage game, and for quite a while, I was genuinely having a lot of fun. My Acanthus formed a romantic relationship with another player's Mestigios mage. This is all made-up words, but whatever. Which D would prove to have a problem with. The relationship was gay, but D, on more than one occasion, tried to turn it straight by gender-bending one of our characters.
Oh.
Hey, that's gay.
Oh.
Stop being gay. That's what I hate.
My.
So stupid. Oh, I hate people who people are fucking this goddamn petty. Like, ew, stop that. He would concede to changing our characters back after we ask, and we would find some reason to brush it off and not assume ill intention on his part. When he gender bends the mage, it was during a bender our cabal was having for a bachelor's party, so we chalked up to drunk magic shenanigans. When he tried to gender bend my acanthus, it was when I misspoke, telling a genie my character's wish. I meant to answer, I wish to be the best ballet dancer in the world, but instead answered, I wish to be the best ballerina in the world. It took some back and forth out of character discussion before he allowed me to retcon my answer. First of all, like, I hate DMs who gender bend player characters, personally. I'm not a fan of that. Unless the player's on board.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
I've never seen it. It's never happened to me personally, but I can totally see where where a DM's like, I turn you into a girl, you know, and you're like, I don't know, man. Especially with like gender identity and finding who you are, it just feels like bullshit to be like, as a DM, being like, you are a different gender now because it's funny. Yeah, that's such like, what I've seen is I've done for a player who wanted to play like. Who wanted to go from like a halfling to an eladrin. Yeah. Like I've done that for that player because that's what they explicitly asked me. I've never been like, and now you're a woman. Yeah, exactly. Like I've never seen that. Exactly. I mean, I like the option if the player wants it to do that, and as a good narrative device as well. I think there can be some really great storytelling with that. But when you're like, now you're a girl, it's like, it's so bad. So, D would often target my character and the other character with very arbitrary physical trauma. I don't think he ever bothered to actually make rolls for enemy NPCs, and his standard was usually to inflict 4 aggravated damage regardless of whatever defenses we had, such as mage armor. He always stopped short of actually killing our characters, and whatever damage we sustained just helped generate more roleplay moments between myself and my partner. In retrospect, I think it frustrated him that we enjoyed being suffer puppets instead of being upset that our characters were constantly beaten down. When he seemed to get bored of running the mage campaign, he started up another campaign themed around humans gaining alien powers using a system that he designed. He invited me and the Mastigos player to this new game, but when the Mastigos player shared some of their feedback of his system and criticized how powers were delegated to players, he took it out on them during the following session of the Mage campaign. Our Cabal had a run-in with the Celesti mages who corrupted the goddess Gaia. Gaia lashed out at the Thyrus mage in our party, and the Mastigos cast the spell Interpose to be the target of that attack instead. D then took this as an opportunity to auto-kill the Mastigos, which stunned everyone, because it was not telegraphed that Gaia's attack would be a one-hit kill. The Mastigos player was very clearly upset by this outcome, so D brought in another god our party had a run-in with before, Loki. He assumed this would be a Deus Ex Machina moment to undo the killing of the Mastigos, so our Cabal begged Loki to do something to save our fallen party member. Loki instead just joked around, called our party dumb, and then left, making us question why D even brought this NPC into the scene. Afterwards, the whole table just sat in awkward silence for 10 minutes, not exaggerating, trying to process what happened. I finally broke the silence by suggesting we end the call because I had to go to work. I hate petty DMs, man. I hate petty DMs so fucking much. Jesus fucking God. The Mastigos player and D had a long heart-to-heart discussion a week later, which at first seemed productive. D admitted that he unfairly targeted them for critiquing his alien game and that he didn't act like a good friend. The Mastigos player accepted his apology and worked with him to create a plot for our party to revive their character by going into the underworld. My Acanthus took a role similar to the Orpheus in this arc, except in this rendition, he resisted the urge to look behind him and succeeded in retrieving his lover. It was an emotional and satisfying conclusion to a bad DM call, and we thought this would be the end of any out-of-game woes with D. Not long after, D ran a solo session for my Acanthus so he could be recruited into a legacy. My solo session was just an hour of D quizzing my characters as an NPC that was supposed to be his mentor, calling all of my answers dumb and insinuating that my acanthus had little personality to him outside of being in love with the Mastigos. It was a humiliating solo session where I felt D was just calling me a bad role player the whole time, and I cried afterwards. The other player at the table were furious on my behalf and also baffled by what I could have done to warrant this sort of treatment from D. It felt like such a betrayal of all the promises he made to the Mastigos player to be both a better DM and friend. So this was considered the last straw. No third chances, all but one player walked away from his mage campaign. The remaining players in his alien campaign caught wind of what went down in the mage game. They let him know that they didn't approve of what happened, but they were open to giving him another chance. D decided to put the alien game on hiatus and spectated a Hunter the Vigil game his alien players were involved in. Several months later, one of the Hunter players reached out to us to give an update on D, sharing chat logs of him claiming to have amnesia. D's story was that he fell off the roof of an abandoned building he was taking photos of and hit his head hard enough that he completely forgot the last 5 to 7 years of his life, including most things related to TTRPGs. Jesus fucking God.
I completely forgot that's what we were leading up to.
Yeah. You're like, yeah. He's got a shitty personality. Yeah. Oh, that's right. We're forgetting. Yeah, we need to make sure. Guys, I don't remember.
I don't remember anything.
However, he happened to remember the name of the character he wanted to play in the Hunter game, something he kept unsubtly hinting that he wanted to join as a player, despite being gently let down by the DM because it was already at capacity. This started with him asking the Hunter group chat about what sort of game they were playing, with questions about NPCs mentioned in the chat history. He later tried to garner sympathy by mentioning that he thought he did something wrong in this past, leading to his dislike of the name D and asking to go by a different user handle instead. This was something he wanted to do before claiming to have amnesia, since at this point his name was associated with a bad reputation in our shared RPG community circles. The Hunter players previously called him out for trying to run away from the consequences of his own actions by changing his user handle instead of owning up to what he did wrong and bettering himself. But if you have amnesia, that's a free pass to start with a clean slate, right? None of the Hunter parties believed D, but they were too nice to call him a liar directly. They made no effort to try and reconnect him with us, the mage players, thinking that was one of his goals behind feigning amnesia. But they had to share this insane story he tried to spin. The Hunter DM humored D in good faith for at least 2 days before calling him out on inconsistencies in his story of what he claimed to remember. She set her foot down by telling D that she would be removing him from her games group chat and that he needed to get real help. D took this dismissal with grace, hopeful that he could reconnect with Hunter's players again in several weeks or months when he felt better. Fortunately for everyone involved, that would be the last any of us would hear from D. Mage Game was the second TTRPG I ever played in, and I sort of wonder why I continued wanting to play in other campaigns after that experience. But this remains one of my favorite horror stories to tell, purely for the Amnesia Gambit.
All that for them to just be like, and we never saw him again. That's crazy.
Look, if you choose an extra long story, you roll the dice on what the content is in. I don't know.
He's gone forever. And it's like, what? What? Where did he go?
And then you just shake your head. You're like, he no longer exists.
That was the last time we ever saw Billy Bob. He went out there in the bayou and was never seen again. God rest his soul.
Litterbugs. If you fuck up, just own up to it. Own up to it. It's so much more respectful than being like, I have amnesia. I don't know what happened. What are you shaking your head about? You're saying
I'm coming back with amnesia. I'm coming back with amnesia. I'm be like, oh, I don't know anything.
I don't know.
I'm gonna change my name now. I'm gonna change my name, because that's what I do. I go. I don't want to be called Crown DM anymore. I want to be called Crown GM instead.
I want to be called the GM Monarch, please. That's what I would
That's
like
right.
to be.
Yes. I also want to wear a crown, but like not that crown, but like a different crown, but like kind of similar.
Oh my god. Well, that was today's D&D horror story. Jesus Christ. Don't fucking go all in with the goddamn amnesia bit. Just own up your shit, dude. Just own up your shit. Crown says no. Crown disagrees.
Commit to the bit. Commit to the bit. It's always funnier.
It's funny.
It's always funnier.
Dude, but what if you commit to the bit? That's pretty fucking hilarious, man. That's pretty funny.
Wouldn't it be cool if you try to gaslight people who are obviously too smart to be gaslit and you go, I have amnesia now?
I have amnesia. I have amnesia. All right. Well, that I would say is a podcast. Thank you so much to everyone who's watching. Stick around because we're about to go into our second half where we're going to play some video games.
That's goddamn right.
But before we do, we would like to go ahead and give a shout out to those that are in Grandma's Garage Sale on our Patreon, specifically that of Banana in Pajamas. To easily bruise and slip up that all the time makes life sometimes suck. But being a banana person has taught me to be more appreciative of what I have. Potassium. As Grandma Mush would always say, the grass is always greener on the green side. Thank you very much, Banana in Pajamas. And Burning Jackal, who wishes to wish all of us a happy holidays. Hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas and has a good New Year's next week. With warm regards, Jackal and Wiley the service pup. Thank you so much. But I really do appreciate it.
Nice.